You want not just to be online.
You adopt same strategy and apply in your own business.
Any strategy, except you understand the strength of the person that is behind.
And making the right type of content will also include you making discoverable content.
It is a gift and it's their gate pass so that they can make money, so that they can change their lives.
$99 problems. Hosting courses shouldn't be one. On Selar, you can host up to 10 courses and get unlimited video storage. Visit our website at selar.co/courses to get started today.
Hosting your ebooks on Selar is very easy. Let's show you how. Step 1. Create a free Selar account. Step 2. Select ebooks. Step 3. Input the necessary information. Step 4. Get your product link and start selling. Get started for free on selar.co today.
Hey creator, come here. No, I mean, come closer. Why are you managing chaos? You're hosting your course on Google Drive, using another platform to build your sales page, and a totally different platform to receive payments. And guess what? Sometimes you can't even receive payment from your international customers. Why are you trying to manage chaos? Or don't you like your peace of mind? With Selar, you can manage the whole process of selling your digital products from one place. From hosting your ebooks and courses, receiving payments, managing your customers' data, automated follow-up for abandoned transactions, and even building beautiful sales pages. Don't you like your peace of mind? Life is hard enough. Allow us to take care of a few things, you know. Stop managing chaos and start using Selar today.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's day 1 of the Creator Summit.
Yay, that's right. And today we have an amazing lineup of speakers and events waiting to happen.
Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Are you excited? I'm excited. Okay, so to kick us off, the Chief Marketing Officer at Selar, Milton Tutu, will be taking the opening session. Milton Tutu is a C-suite marketing professional with a decade of experience in driving business growth for startups and traditional businesses in Africa. As the Chief Marketing Officer at Selar, he has led the company to significant. Milton Tutu is a C-suite marketing professional with a decade of experience in driving business growth for startups and traditional businesses in Africa. As the Chief Marketing Officer at Selar, he has led the company to significant milestones, including over 1 million users across Africa, facilitating over 5 million in payments to creators all over the world. Today, he'll be speaking on the topic, the Selar story. Sit tight as we learn how Selar has come to be the paragon it is today.
Hello everyone. Hello Africa. Hello creators. Hello Selar stars. I am Milton Tutu, the Chief Marketing Officer at Selar, and I am uber excited to have you here at Selar's Digital Creators Summit 2024 themed Living the Pan-African Dream. Guys, if you can see me and if you can hear me, please let me know on the comments box below. And if you're excited about the summit this year and about all the sessions, please give me the fire emoji. I want to see the fire emoji, okay? I want to see the fire. Awesome. Great. I can see Malundo Abdul. What I'll need you to do for me is, okay, give me the fire emoji and tell me where you're viewing from, okay? I would love to know where you're viewing from. If you're viewing from Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, Canada, US, or any part of the world, okay? Just let me know, guys. I am so excited. Phenomenal. I can see Gabriella. Amazing. Great. People are so excited. Guys, please also tell me what part of the world are you viewing the summit from? What part of the world are you viewing this from? Okay, Please let me know what part of the world you're viewing this from. I want to know. I want to meet you. Ogun State, Nigeria. Simishala, shout out to you. Nigeria, Jibril, Nigeria, amazing, 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 amazing. I am viewing from Nigeria. We have a lot of Nigerians here, my people. I'm viewing. Okay, Joy is viewing from Nigeria. Okay, I can hear you from Lagos, Nigeria. Las Gidi, awesome, awesome, Nigeria. Great, great. I'm from Benin City. Awesome, Joy. Hello from Benin City. Amazing, amazing. Ibadan, Nigeria, guys. Oh, from Uganda. Yes, that's phenomenal. Great, great, great. Nairobi, Kenya. I was in Kenya some months ago. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nairobi, Kenya. Wow. Enugu, Nigeria. Phenomenal, phenomenal, guys. I am so excited. Beautiful from Benin Republic. Great. I love this. Guys, honestly speaking, I am so excited to have each and every one of you here today. I mean, you can be anywhere in the world, but you decided to be here today at Selar's Digital Creator Summit 2024. We've been doing our Creator Summit for like the past 3 years, and this year is the 3rd edition. And the theme of this year is Living the Pan-African Dream. The theme of the summit this year is Living the Pan-African Dream. And of course, I am Milton Tutu, Chief Marketing Officer at Selar. And this session, of course, I'm going to, let you know what you do at Selar, what Selar is about, and not just that. I will also show you exactly how to make money from digital products. Okay, if you know that you're ready to make money from digital products, give me the $sign on the chat box. Okay, give me the $sign on the chat box so that I know that you're excited to make money from digital products. Okay, so I'll show you how to make your first $1,000 from digital products and how to get into the creator industry and how Selar can actually help you achieve this goal. Okay, and how Selar can help you achieve this goal. So guys, let's get started. You're going to have an amazing experience in all of these sessions. I mean, we have different keynote sessions, we have panel sessions, and the summit is for 2 days, not just 1 day. And I suggest that you stay for all the sessions because we are going to be doing a lot of giveaways. We're giving out gifts, cash gifts. We're giving out merch box, and we're giving out so many things to you guys just to make sure that you have an amazing experience during the session. But I will need you to please pay attention to everything that all the speakers say. We have sessions from Mo. We have sessions from Today on Okoya. We have sessions from Victor Fatanmi. We won't have a surprise guest coming tomorrow for an Ask Me Anything session. I'm not going to tell you, but you're going to see it on our social media. We have a surprise guest coming tomorrow. So guys, I would suggest that you stay and watch each and every session till the end. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. And of course, please, you're welcome to the Digital Creator Summit 2024. And I am, of course, your Chief Marketing Officer at Selar. Today, we are going to be showing you, or I will be showing you how to monetize your knowledge and creativity with Selar. This presentation is obviously powered by Selar, okay? I'll be showing you exactly how to monetize your knowledge and creativity with Selar. And of course, just like you know already, I'm Milton Tutu, Chief Marketing Officer at Selar. And I know that most of you here might be new to Selar, okay? You might be new to Selar and you might be wondering what exactly is Selar about. And before I tell you what Selar is about, I will need you to do something, please, okay? Please share this link with your friends, share this YouTube link with your friends, ask them to join in. Not just that, okay? While we are speaking out, I'll ask you guys to do something and please get it done, okay? If you get it done, you're going to win some gifts, some freebies, and some other things from Selar, okay? But please, right now, share this with your friends, share this with your community, like this, so that more people can watch and get to learn more and know about digital products. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. So what exactly is Selar and what do we do at Selar? Selar is an e-commerce solution. Creators across Africa used to host and sell a wide range of digital products like online courses, ebooks, mastermind programs, tickets, music, and any form of digital product at all. Any form of digital products. We have creators all across Africa, from Ghana, from Kenya to Zimbabwe to Uganda to Rwanda to Tanzania to Togo, all across Africa, using Selar to host and sell digital products. And the most interesting thing about Selar is it's free for anyone to use and it's very easy to use. You know what? I don't want to give you all the tea right now. You're going to find out the tea when we go on with this session, okay? Phenomenal. So, and I'm sure that like most of you might be asking why Selar, okay? And I mean, before I tell you why Selar and why she started using Selar, I just want to like give you like a quick backstory about like a story at Selar and how we just got started. Okay, so I mean, some couple of years ago, we noticed that there are lots of platforms in the Western world that helps creators to launch and sell digital products. Like, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to mention their names, okay, but there are lots of these platforms over there in the Western world helping creators to launch and sell digital products. But it was very difficult for Africans, people like us, to use this platform. It was very difficult for us Africans, people like us, to actually receive payments from our international customers over here in Nigeria, over here in Africa, over in Rwanda or in Ghana, because all of these platforms, they've blacklisted most of the African countries. So we said to ourselves, okay, how can we make it easier for creators to launch and sell digital products and also receive payments from their international customers for their digital products and their consultancy service? So we started Selar. And since then, the journey has been amazing. And I'm guessing most of you right now might be asking, okay, why Selar? Why should I use Selar? What is Selar about? How can I get started using Selar? I'm going to show you all of these in the course of this presentation. But first of all, why Selar? Selar is free. Selar is completely free to use. You don't need to, if you just want to get started selling ebooks, we have like different plans on Selar, of course. But if you just want to get started quickly selling ebooks and digital products, you can actually just, start using Selar. And it's very easy to use. Even if you are still in university or you're a secondary school student, you can easily use Selar. Selar is easy to use. And we have robust features for creators. So guys, see, the most interesting thing about Selar is built by creators for creators. So we understand what creators need and we create these tools for them. For instance, on Selar, you can sell ebooks, you can sell online courses, you can sell event tickets. You can also, build sales pages on Selar. You can also use Selar to receive payments from your international customers. And guys, not just that. We have a lot of integration on our platform that will make it easy for you to host, launch, and sell your digital products. Okay, so we have robust features for creators that creators can use to start, selling their online courses and digital products. And also with Selar, you can sell to anyone, anywhere in the world. Anyone, anywhere in the world. If you are in Nigeria trying to sell to your customers in US, you can use Selar. If you are in Kenya trying to sell to your customers in Canada, you can use Selar. If you are in, Ghana trying to sell to your customers, let's say in China, you can also use Selar. We've been able to have different payment integrations that makes it very, very easy for your customers and your, audience to start, pay you with Selar and purchase your digital products. Of course, you can build sales pages on Selar and sell any kind of digital products. Guys, I'm going somewhere, okay? I'm going somewhere. I am going to enjoy where we are going. So please, if you're with me, let me know, okay? If you're with me, please give me the fire emoji on the chat box. We have a lot in store for you, okay? I'm going to show you how to make money selling digital products, how to create your ebooks, and how to stand out in your industry as well. Right. And just to give you a little bit of more context about Selar and our growth so far, this was a year in review in 2023. In 2023, we paid over 4 million, naira to creators across Africa, which was equivalent to like $4 million. Okay, in 2023, we paid over $4 million to creators in Africa, right? And currently, we have over 200,000 creators using us and 1 million customers across Africa. So the thing is, a lot of creators are using us to launch and sell digital products. Even your favorite creators, which I'm going to show you at the course of this presentation. Okay. And the thing is that at Selar, our goal is to create tools that will enable creators to be able to launch and sell their digital products. And in the course of this, presentation, I will show you exactly how to do that. In 2023, creators made over $4 million selling digital products on Selar. In 2023, and you can actually do that as well. Okay, you can start, hosting and selling your digital products on Selar. And the goal for us at Selar is to empower the creator economy. Our goal is to empower and build the creator economy in Africa. We believe that anyone, regardless of your age, regardless of your education, regardless of your location, has the potential and has valuable knowledge that is needed by other people, that is needed by the world. You have this valuable knowledge that you can monetize. There is power in your knowledge, but most of us in Africa, we are actually, not valuing this knowledge that we have. I'm also going to tell you my story, okay, in the course of this presentation, and how literally I got into the whole digital products industry and start making money from digital products, and how you can also do the same as well. But our goal at Selar is to empower the African creator economy. Right, and I want to show you exactly what the potential of your knowledge is and how to turn your knowledge into profit. So that's the goal of this workshop: the potential of your knowledge and how to turn your knowledge into profits. Okay, awesome. Let's go. Case study, right? So we'll be taking lessons from real life creators, right? Who examine how they got to where they are today and pick out important lessons you can apply to your own brand. Okay, we'll be looking at how they started and how they monetized. So guys, I want this to be an interactive session, so I'll be asking you some questions, and please, I'll need your answers on the chat box. Okay, please. Thank you so much. So question: what do these creators have in common? Okay, I mean, of course, we know most of these creators. This is Selim King. He's a very popular creator in in Nigeria. We have Alma as well. We also have Eniola. Tell me one thing that all of these creators have in common. I can also see a lot of questions here. I'm going to answer all the questions that you have immediately we are done with this session. Awesome. Guys, just tell me awesome, so I can see from Taiwo saying digital creator, phenomenal. That's a good answer. There is no wrong answer here, please, okay? There is no wrong answer. All answers are correct, okay? So just tell me, what is one thing all of these creators have in common? Let me know. Creativity. Regina Mohi says creativity, phenomenal. Yes, they're all creative. They all have that in common. Joy Akara said they all have creativity. Yes, they all have creativity. Consistency, which is very important. Ofure Pop says consistency. That's one thing a lot of creators don't actually have. Consistency, creativity, and they are content creators. Phenomenal, great. I've been loving all the feedback and contributions that you guys have been giving here. Phenomenal, diligent and creative, passion. Yes, they are very passionate. But guys, see, all successful creators, and you will see that your answers are actually here. All successful creators start from where they are with what they have. One challenge most creators have is that, they're thinking, okay, do you know what? I want to buy a tripod stand. Do you know what? I want to buy a ring light. Do you know what? I want to buy the latest iPhone 16, or I want to do this and do that before I start, or I want to buy a laptop before I start, creating digital products and get into the whole creator economy. Guys, you don't need all of those things. All you just need is your phone and the internet, which you have already. When I started my whole digital product journey, I was just a young chap in university, 16 years old, that was looking for an alternative means to make money. And I discovered the internet. I was like, okay, do you know what? I can actually create a product and sell it on the internet. I mean, an ebook. I created an ebook, sold it on the internet, and in 1 week, I made my first $100 from digital products. So ever since then, my eyes opened. So if me, a 16-year-old that was in university, actually created a digital product and made $100 in 1 week, what about you that have all the knowledge, experience, BSc, PhD, and all the degrees and everything? What about you? You're sitting on a gold mine. You're sitting on a gold mine. One thing creators also have is that they build around their interest and strength. If you love, writing, okay, then write an ebook out of your experience. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. If you love speaking, create an online course. If you love organizing events, then sell tickets with Selar. They build around their strengths and interests. So what is your strength and what is your interest? And also focus on what you can control. Don't focus on what you don't have. If you actually want to excel in the digital economy, don't focus on what you don't have. Focus on what you have and what you can control. And you also have to be consistent. All successful creators are consistent. You can't say that you want to be a creator and you're here today, gone tomorrow, here today. You have to be consistent. The creator business is a serious business. It's not a side hustle. It's a business. And if you want to excel in this business, you have to be consistent and treat it as one. And also, all creators find creative ways to monetize their brand, knowledge, and creativity. So my question to you right now is, are you monetizing your brand, knowledge, and creativity? Guys, if you're with me, just say right on. Just say right on the chat box. I feel like a pastor right now. Just say right on the chat box, okay? All successful creators find creative ways to monetize their knowledge, brand, and creativity. So the question my question to you right now, my question to you, Mohammed, my question to you, Roland, my question to you, Clinton, is: are you monetizing your brand? Are you monetizing your name? Are you monetizing your creativity? Think about these questions, okay? Now, I want to show you exactly how to monetize your knowledge with digital products, okay? I want to show you exactly how you can monetize your name, your knowledge, your passion with digital products. And I'm sure that you might be asking, what exactly are digital products? Okay, digital products are simple. Digital products are intangible goods that exist in only digital form. If you've ever taken a picture before, that is a digital product. That is a digital content. If you've ever, created a Microsoft document, that is a digital content. If you've ever sold anything that people don't have to pay for delivery or all of these things on the internet, if you sold NFT, that is a digital product. And the goal of a digital product is to fill the knowledge gap, and your knowledge, skills, and experience can do that. See, the thing is that most of us in this industry, we underestimate the amount of people that don't know what we know. We think because I know how to do XYZ, that means every other person can actually do XYZ. My very first digital product was a very simple product. It was how people can download books online. I just gave them different softwares and sites that they can do that, even put Amazon and other platforms where they can purchase and download books online. And I sold it. And you think, okay, people know how, most people don't know these things. So the goal of your digital products is to fill that knowledge gap. So what do you know how to do very well that other people don't know how to do? You might be very good at, at hairdressing. Why don't you create a digital product out of hairdressing? We have a creator on Selar, right? A very young student in university that made I think that was $500,000 selling courses on how to style your hair. Something as simple as that. We also have a creator, which I'm going to show you, that teaches people how to cook, that sells courses on how to cook different meals, different African meals. So people in Canada and UK, they're purchasing our courses and books. So the thing is that you don't need to be a physicist, you don't need to be a scientist, it's not Big Bang Theory. If you know how to set up a podcast studio, how to do podcasting, you can create a digital product out of that, because there are people that want to learn these things. If you know how to create Facebook ads, you can create digital products out of that. So my question to you right now is, what do you know how to do that other people don't know how to do? And how can you create a digital product out of this? Some years back, I moved out of, I moved out of Nigeria to Kigali. And when I got here, settled in here, stayed here for like 1 year, I created a digital product on how to relocate to Kigali. There are most of you right now that you've traveled around the world. You know exactly how to get visas. You know exactly the nouns and the ins and outs of all of these things. But you're not closing their knowledge gap. You're not teaching other people how to do these things as well. You're sitting on so much money. You're sitting on so much gold. There is gold in your knowledge. Okay? And you might be thinking, what are the types of digital products that I can start creating? We have so many types of digital products. We have ebooks, we have online courses, we have webinars, we have subscriptions, we have audiobooks, and we have checklists and workbooks. I'm going to, tell you exactly, what these digital products are. So for instance, ebooks are just books that are digital, right? Just like what you're seeing on my screen right now, right? The book on the left, that is an ebook. Right? If you've ever purchased any book online and it's delivered digitally, that is an ebook. An online course is a program that is being delivered online. Right? Webinars are like live sessions that you can even sell your webinar replay on Selar. You can also sell subscriptions as well, meaning people pay a subscription fee monthly to access your knowledge, to access your newsletter, to access something that you own, to access your community. That is also a digital product. Audiobooks, these are digital products. Checklists and workbooks, these are digital products. Event tickets are also digital products as well. And I know that most of you might be asking, what is the most lucrative type of digital products to sell? All types of digital products are lucrative, but the most easiest digital products to start creating right now from anywhere is an ebook. You can literally just start from anywhere with what you have with your phone. So my question to you right now is, what are you waiting for? And why digital products? Easy to create, okay? They are very, very easy to create, okay? High earning potential. Meaning that you can create a digital product, right? And you don't spend any cost at all. Maybe just cost of internet and cost of your phone, which you already have. And you sell your digital products for $10, maybe your ebook for $10, and you can make a very, like, your profit margin is huge. So there is no overhead cost, there is no cost of operations, nothing. So it has a high earning potential. And also low cost of creation. You don't need to have a warehouse to start creating digital products. You don't need to have an operation house to start creating digital products. You just need your phone. You just need your laptop. And it also creates thought leadership and builds authority for your brand. Meaning, if you start creating digital products on how to, cook good meals, like one of our creators does, CCME, right? People will start seeing you as an authority that knows how to do this thing, because you've taken your time to create a product to teach people how to do this thing. So if you've ever wanted to be a thought leader in your field, maybe the only reason why you're actually not a thought leader yet is because you've not started creating digital products. You've not started sharing your knowledge online. Please, guys, if you have any questions, just, document all your questions. After this session, I will take all your questions, and any question that you have about Selar, please ask, and I'm really, really happy to answer it. And also, low barrier of entry. I mean, of course, there is competition, obviously, but the internet is huge. So there is low barrier of entry. All you just need is your digital product and a seller account. Low barrier of entry. Right? Low barrier of entry. There's something that we usually say at Selar. We say that when life gives you lemons, create an online course on how to make lemonade and sell it. Sometimes, most of our frustrations that we eventually figure out, we actually don't know that we can convert that frustration into a digital product. Maybe we've been thinking about how to figure out a software or something, right? And we finally figured out how to use that software. Do you know that there are a lot of people just like you that don't know how to use that software? Maybe you finally figured out how to design amazing graphics on Canva, and you're now getting gigs worth $500, $1,000, $2,000, and all. But you don't know that there are also other people that want to learn how to create courses on Canva. Sorry, how to create designs on Canva as well. And you might be thinking, okay, yes, I have a 9-to-5. Okay, yes, I'm very busy, and yada yada. Do you know that digital products can also serve as an alternative means of income for yourself? Meaning, while you're earning money from your 9-to-5, you're also earning money from digital products. Even me, doing my work at Selar, I still have digital products that are making money from me. So that's an alternative source of income for yourself. So why are you sleeping on this? When life gives you lemons, create an online course on how to make lemonade and sell it on Selar. I can see a lot of questions here, guys. I'm going to take all your questions after this session, but I will want you to do something for me right now, okay? I want you to do something for me right now. Take a screenshot of your screen or a photo on wherever you're watching this. Go to Instagram and post it on your Instagram story. Tag as Try Selar and let people know that you're having an amazing time here. Okay, guys, please do this for me because we want the whole world to know what's happening here. Okay, because we want the whole world to know what's happening here. Okay, guys, do this quickly and we're going to repost, of course. Right. And now you might be asking, okay, so we have a question from Jibril Sabrina says, how to create an ebook, please? And I'm about to answer that question. You're welcome. So now the first question that you need to ask yourself is, what do you know how to do so well? Remember that thing that we said about creators focusing on what they can control? Some of us, we are trying to create digital products on things that we don't know how to do. What do you know how to do so well? Do you know how to speak so well? Why can't you teach people how to speak? Do you know how to, organize virtual events? Why can't you create a digital product on how to do that? So what do you know how to do so well? Play to your strengths. Do you know how to make hair? Do you know how to cut hair? Are you very good with skincare? You understand? Are you very good? Because these are the things that people need. So what do you know how to do so well? That's one. What questions do people ask you frequently? Ever first digital product, the reason why I created that digital product was because people kept asking me, how can I get these books that you're reading? Then I created a digital product on how to do that. My Japa to Kigali manual, people kept asking me, how can I move to Kigali? How can I come and stay in Kigali? I created a digital product, how to do that. So what questions do people ask you frequently? There is money in the questions people are asking you. How can you compile all of these questions that people usually ask you about a particular thing right? And answer these questions in a doc and convert that into a digital product. All you're just doing is answering that question. So whenever people ask you questions again, just send them your just send them your seller link. That's all. And they should go and purchase the product, and their questions, answers to their questions will be there. And also, what skills do you have? Now, you see what we're doing. What's your knowledge? What questions do people ask you? What skills do you have? What are your experiences? Right? What are your experiences? What are your skills? What are experiences? What are your skills? These two things, very important. What questions do people ask you? There is money in your experience. There is money in your story. There is money in your story. There is wealth in your story. Stop sleeping on your story. Stop thinking, oh, no one cares. People actually do care. People actually do care. And also, how can you convert all of these into consumable knowledge? How can you convert all of these into consumable knowledge? What results would you want them to create when they are done consuming your digital product? Now, let's get there, okay? Let's get there. So when it comes to creating your digital product, one thing that you need to do is to work with the end in mind. Meaning, ask yourself, what results would I want people to achieve when they are done creating this digital product? And maybe if your digital, or if you want your digital product to be about how to make hair, okay? At the ending of this product, when people are done consuming this online course or ebook, what result do I want them to get? Do I want them to know how to make hair? If yes, then what you need to do is to write these steps from the beginning. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. Write down all of these steps that will help you achieve that end goal. And what you then do in that step 1, write down the things that they need to do in step 1 and expand on it. Step 2, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, the same thing. And that's a very simple formula that you can use to create your digital product. 1, work with the end in mind, okay? 2, write down different steps that people can use to achieve that end goal that you have in mind. 3, in these different steps, break every single thing down into minute details and expand on them. Also, if they need to get tools, if they need to get materials, if they need to get all of these things, right? Also add it to that digital product. Guys, do you know what's even more interesting? We have an ebook called the Ultimate Digital Products Manual, okay, that we're going to give to you for free when you sign up on Selar. Okay, we have an ebook called the Ultimate Digital Product Manual that breaks down exactly how to create your digital product, on how to sell it, and the right mindset to use. And guys, what's more interesting is that we worked with different creators like Trisha Bees, like Ninja Branchik, like Naomi Osemedwa, and some very, very amazing creators to create this ebook just for you. I'm going to show you how to get it as we get on with this presentation. Okay? Awesome. And next thing, creating your digital product content. So what do you want to teach? What results do you want them to create when they're done consuming the digital product? What are the steps to create with these digital products, to create these results? And also, what tools, softwares would they need as well? Okay, in this ebook that we're going to give to you completely for free, you're going to get all of these things. And when you're done reading that ebook, you'll be able to create your first digital product. You're welcome. Awesome. Now, I've showed you guys the potential of digital products and what digital products can do for you. I've also given you a brief of how you can actually start creating digital products and how you can get started ASAP. Now, I want to show you creators making it big on Selar. Creators that are actually making a killing on Selar. First of all, we have Sisi Yemi. Sisi Yemi is a Nigerian cookbook author and culinary producer with over 1 million YouTube subscribers. And she sells her books and digital courses on Selar. We also have Patty Sangmo. Patty Sangmo is a Ghanaian business coach who uses Selar to sell her online courses and ebooks. She's a business coach. She was, she had a 9-to-5, and she was, a sales and marketing expert in a 9-to-5. And she was like, okay, do you know what? I know these things. Why don't I start teaching other businesses exactly how to, sell their products, both physical and digital products, and actually make a killing online through the internet. And she started, teaching people how to do these things on social media, started creating courses and ebooks on Selar. And right now she's one of the top 5 business coaches in Ghana. So your story can also be the story of Patty as well. We also have Emmanuel Adanu. Emmanuel Adanu, he's a very, very young chap that uses Selar to sell a course on YouTube marketing. No, he sells a course on YouTube marketing on Selar and promotes it with Selar's affiliate network. Yes, we also have an affiliate network, which I will also be, talking to you about in the course of this presentation. So it doesn't matter your age, your location, or anywhere at all. You can start making money from digital products. What do you know how to do so well? Okay, guys, this is getting more interesting. We also have Juliet Odiambo. Juliet Odiambo, she's a Kenyan personal finance coach who uses Selar for her coaching business and services. So even if you're in the finance industry, we have one of the speakers here. Her name is Financial Jennifer. Jennifer is going to show you. Of course, you have an amazing session, but Jennifer, she's also a financial expert selling digital products on how people can manage their finances as well. We had a speaker last year. Her name is Tosin from Money Africa, and she literally built a whole company from selling digital products and selling digital courses. What about you? What do you know how to do so well? And I'm mentioning all of this finance, that business coach, and we think that, oh yes, guys, it doesn't matter if you're a finance person, if you're a business coach, wherever you are, even if you know how to cook, even if you know how to make hair, even if you know how to, write very well, even if you know how to draw, you can still sell digital products on Selar. This is getting more interesting, guys. We also have, some guys called Group Therapy. Group Therapy, they are an electronic music rave community that uses Selar to sell tickets to their rave events and parties. So yes, you can also use Selar to sell your event tickets as well. You can also use Selar to sell your event tickets as well. So it's not just about digital products. If you have events, you can use Selar to sell your event tickets. And we have a lot of people using Selar to sell their event tickets. Guys, I'm not even what's even more interesting is that we even have creators, right? We have creators like Rick Hassani. Guys, if you know Rick Hassani is a very popular Nigerian artist from the city of Port Harcourt, and he sells merchandise that his fans purchases on Selar. Even Buju Benson. Yes, Benson, Buju to your ears. He sells his merchandise on Selar that his fans purchases as well. We have creators from Kenya. We have creators from Uganda. We have creators from Rwanda, even South Africa as well, from Nigeria, from Benin Republic, from all parts of the world, using Selar to do amazing things. We even have a product called Show Love. With Show Love, you can receive tips from your community. Okay, and if you say that, okay, do you know what? I don't want to start, selling digital products now. I'm very scared to monetize. I just want to be giving out free value. It's fine. You can give out your free value, but you can also use Show Love by Selar to let your community send you tips and tell you thank you for being an amazing creator. So yes, there's also Show Love by Selar. And guys, and Selar is free and easy to use. Okay, we have an ebook, right? Called the Ultimate Digital Products Manual. This ebook will show you how to make $1,000 per month selling digital products online. And you think I'm kidding? We actually have creators making way much more than that. $1,000 is nothing to Selar creators. We have creators making way much more than that. And guess what, guys? We are giving you this book for free. All you just need to do is to sign up on Selar for free to get this book. All you just need to do is to sign up on Selar to get this book. So you can follow the link that you're seeing on your screen or the link that is going to be on the chat box, bit.ly/Summit Selar sign up to sign up and get this book. Or just scan the QR code that you're seeing on your screen right now. Scan this QR code, sign up on Selar for free, and you're going to get this ebook instantly. Secondly, and for those that already signed up, of course, you're also going to get this book as soon as we're done with this summit and everything. But if you sign up for on Selar for free, you're going to get it instantly. You get it for free instantly. And guys, that's not even all. Selar is also a platform where people can sell online courses, can have a subscription community and all of these things. Selar is that platform as well. So you can actually jump on Selar Pro plan. So you can actually go jump on Selar Pro or paid plans, and on our pro or paid plans, you can host online courses, have unlimited video and file storage, host unlimited ebooks, build sales pages and landing pages, and you're also going to get premium support. Guys, use a coupon code SUMMIT10 to get a 10% discount on any of the Sellar's paid plans. Guys, we're giving you this coupon code for free. But what I need you to do right now, and the most important thing, is to scan this QR code that you're seeing on your screen, or use the link that you're seeing on your screen right now and sign up on Selar for free, and you're going to get this ebook delivered to you instantly. You get this ebook delivered to you instantly. And our goal at Selar is to enable creators, to be able to host, launch, and sell their digital products. Our goal is to build the creator economy in Africa, and that's why we are having all of these events. And Selar is not just about selling ebooks and stuff like that. No, you can also, if you're an affiliate marketer, right, you can also jump on Selar to, boost your affiliates marketing career. Right, we have over like 10,000 products on our affiliate network that you can pick any of these products and start promoting for a commission. All you just need to do right now is to go to affiliates.selar.co, and you can just get started on the affiliate network. Please, the guys at the back end, kindly display all of these links on the screen. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Scan this QR code that you're seeing on your screen right now to get this ebook for free. And guys, I'm really excited that you're here at this event. I'm excited that you're going to learn a lot of things from this virtual summit themed Living the Pan-African Dream. And our goal with this summit is not just to show you how to sell digital products, yes, to tell you about Selar, but also to let you know that we have the American dream, but we also have the Pan-African dream, and we also have Africans living the Pan-African dream. And these Africans living the Pan-African dreams, these are the people that we've called up to come and show you exactly how to do that. These are the people that we called up to show you exactly how to do that. We have an amazing keynote speaker called Mo. She has been to a lot of countries across Africa. She has vast years of experience in the creator, industry and economy. And she will be delivering a keynote speech on exactly how you can start living the Pan-African dream. I can see a lot of questions here. I'm going to take all the questions as soon as we're done with this session. Okay. And after that, we have Victor Fatanmi coming up, and just amazing people. Guys, I will need you to be here till the ending of the summit so that you can get premium and optimum value from everybody that is coming up. And in all of these sessions and everything that we've spoken about, I told you exactly what we do at Selar. Okay, which is Selar is a platform creators can use to sell their digital products. Okay, we have over 1 million customers across Africa in over 15 African countries. I also told you why exactly you should use Selar, which is Selar is free, easy to use, robust features for creators, and you can sell to anyone, anywhere in the world. I also, showed you exactly how you can start creating your digital products. Okay, again, start with the end in mind. Start with the end in mind, and then you start back propagating. Start with the end in mind and ask yourself, what do I want people to learn at the ending of this? When they're done consuming these digital products, what result do I want people to achieve? Then when you highlight the results, write out the steps and start actually, expanding those steps into different minute details that can help people, achieve their goal. Okay, and also showed you exactly how you can monetize your knowledge, told you what digital products are, and how you can start creating digital products, and every single thing. I showed you creators that are making a killing on Selar. And the reason I'm actually sharing you all of these creators is because that you yourself, you can actually jump on Selar and start making a killing despite your age, your location, your educational background. You don't need to be a celebrity. You don't need to have a BSc. You can just start creating digital products at any level that you are in right now. Don't wait and say, okay, do you know what? I want to actually achieve XYZ. You can start from anywhere that you are right now. And also, guys, please scan this QR code on your screen to sign up on Selar for free. And when you do that, you get this ultimate digital products manual delivered to you instantly. This ebook covers everything from how to create your digital products, email marketing, Facebook ads, YouTube ads. We worked with a lot of amazing creators like like Trisha B's, like Niger Brand Chief, right? Like Selim King, like Ali Wells, like Naomi Osemedwa. We worked with amazing creators to deliver this book to you. And guys, you can get this for free. Just scan the QR code on your screen, and you can get and sign up on Selar, and you get this delivered instantly to your email. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I remain Milton Tutu, CMO at Selar, and I'm really excited that you're here. and I would love to take all your questions. So guys, if you have any questions, kindly ask, and I'm happy to answer all your questions. Okay, guys, we can actually display the questions on the screen now. Awesome. Awesome. So we have a question from Camillus, and Camillus asking, how can one sell tickets on Selar? Yeah, so selling tickets on Selar is very easy. So all you just have to do is to go to selar.co/tickets. Okay, selar.co/tickets to start selling tickets on Selar. Okay, selar.co/tickets to start selling tickets on Selar. It's very easy. You can sell different ticket tiers actually, right? And people can pay in bundles and just a lot of value for you. Okay, and it's 100% free to you. So just go to selar.co/tickets to start selling tickets on Selar. Okay, next question, please. Awesome. Is there a fee for affiliate marketing? Yes, to join Selar's affiliate network, it's a small fee of 3,000 naira per year, right? Which is actually less than $10, or which is actually not even up to 1,000 Kenyan shillings, honestly speaking, right? So start selling, it's somewhere around like 300, 500 Kenyan shillings, right? So for yes, there's a fee for the affiliate network, but it's a yearly subscription. And guys, the good thing about affiliate network is that we have over 10,000 products on the affiliate network, and like the commission is actually very, very juicy. We also have affiliates on Selar making a killing. So yes, please check out Selar's affiliate network. Okay, next question, please. Awesome. How to create an ebook? Yes, this is a very, very good question. How to create an ebook. But to answer this question, I highly suggest that you actually, go and download this ebook that I have showed you. It's 100% free. Okay, just scan the QR code that you're seeing on your screen, and you're going to get this ebook delivered to you for free. Please, the guys at the back end, kindly display the link on the screen. Thank you so much. Next question, please. Awesome. Guys, ask your questions. I would love to get the next question. As a fashion stylist, how can I create a digital product? This is a very good question. And we have a lot of people in the fashion industry creating and selling digital products on Selar. Just like I said, exactly what is your end goal? First of all, what is your niche, right? And what kind of digital product do you want to create? What exactly do you want to teach people? Write down the steps and start creating your digital products from there. But to give a much more robust answer and to help you, because we don't have a lot of time here, please, again, kindly sign up on Selar for free. You can just sign up for free on selar.co/register. Sign up on free, and you're going to get the ultimate digital product manual delivered to you instantly, and to show you exactly how to create a digital product as a fashion stylist. Next question, please. Awesome. The tech law brief. Hi, I already have an ebook on Selar. My challenge is how to market it. This is a very, very good question. And also, again, the ebook that we are giving to you for free, it also shows you exactly how to market your ebook. And also, in the course of this training and this summit, please listen. You're going to learn different marketing tips. But the most important thing about marketing your ebook online is, one, are you creating a product that people need? Yes, I know that you can make money from your knowledge, but you also need to look at the market viability of that product. When you look at the market viability of that product, another question that you need to ask yourself is, what is the market size? When you get an idea of the market size of that product or industry, then you start creating your digital product. One other question that you need to ask yourself is, where are my customers located? If your customers are on Instagram, then you need to be consistent with creating content on Instagram. The thing is, marketing your digital product is not a quick fix. You can't just post something on social media and waiting for people to come and consume. It's actually consistency. How often are you talking about this product online? How often are you having your Instagram lives? How often are you putting out content? How often are you delivering value? Do you have an email list? Right? Do you run paid advertising? Okay, what is your marketing strategy like? But the most important thing here, like we said previously, is consistency. If you're marketing your digital product and you're here today, gone tomorrow, customers will forget you. They'll move on to the next person. And also, in this whole digital product industry, one thing that works very well for people, it's actually delivering value for free. Like actually going up and showing up on Instagram Live or creating content consistently on Instagram. And when you eventually, create that product, people say, oh, this lady, the tech lawyer, she has, actually given me so much value. That means there will be so much that I can learn from this ebook that she has created. So I want to go and purchase it. So how often are you giving people value for free? Free value can also turn into a paid customer. Okay. Awesome. Next question. Thank you, guys. I love the questions that you guys are asking right now. I would love to get the next question, please. Amazing. So we have a question from Joy Decor. Do we need an orientation to start selling on the affiliate marketing network, and what product is best for a beginner? So on the affiliate network, just like I said previously, you can sign up on the affiliate network on affiliates.selar.co. Okay. You can sign up on the affiliate network at affiliates.selar.co. And also on the affiliate network, we also have an ebook that shows you exactly how to, get started with affiliate marketing, and how to actually win in the affiliate network. So once you sign up on the affiliate network, you actually get this ebook delivered to you for free. That's one. We usually have different webinars, events with like top affiliates that can actually show you exactly how you can win as an affiliate marketer. And the thing is, I know that you also have a question that says, so you also have a question that says, what kind of products can I sell on the affiliate network? We have so many products on the affiliate network, right? What product is best for a beginner? I can't tell you the product I get for a beginner. You have to do your market research. You have to do the work, put in the work, go and do your market research and see, okay, what are the kind of products that, people want to buy, that people are actually buying consistently. Then look for a product on the affiliate network and start selling and promoting that product. Okay, look for the products on the affiliate network and start selling and promoting that product. But the good thing is that on the affiliate network, we have over 10,000 products on the affiliate network. Okay. All right, guys, please ask me a question. I can see a question here from Mizu just asking, is there a cost for selling free products on Selar? You can actually start selling your products on Selar for free, right? You can add a pricing to your products that is left to you. Also, we charge a very, very small transaction fee for every sale that you make on Selar. You can go to selar.co/pricing to learn more about our transaction fees. We charge a very, very small, minute, tiny transaction fee for every sale that you actually make on Selar. And when you make that sale, we get a transaction fee. You get your cash delivered to your local bank account. You can make sales in USD, in Kenyan shillings, in Ghanaian shillings, or any currency of your choice, and you get it delivered to your local bank account. We also have a question from King David Chinedu. King David Chinedu is asking, please, the ebook is not delivering instantly. Please, the technical team behind, kindly sort this out so that David Chinedu can actually get his ebook delivered instantly. I have a question from Digital Affiliate team. I'm into fashion business. How can I create a product on this niche? Just like I said before, kindly sign up on Selar for free, right? And you're going to get the ultimate digital product delivered to you that you can actually start learning how to, how to create your products on whatever niche that you create. We also have a question from Roland. Roland is asking, does Selar have an automatic marketing system aside the affiliate marketers and personal marketing? I would love if you can actually rephrase your question, because I'm having an issue understanding this question. Please kindly rephrase your question and ask again for better understanding. So yes, please, guys, if you have any question, ask. So someone is asking, can you sell someone else event tickets on Selar? No, you can't sell someone else's event tickets on Selar, except you're giving the permission to actually start selling these event tickets on Selar, or you're added as an affiliate to sell these event tickets. And I have a question from my amazing friend Nick, all the way from Kenya. He's asking, what do you see as the fastest growing categories that sells the best on Selar? This is a very, very good question. So some of the top 3 categories, right, that you can actually start creating a digital product around on Selar is 1, business and marketing. People always want to learn how to market their product, be it a digital product or a physical product. People want to learn about accounting. People want to learn how to build an amazing business. So business and marketing, that is a niche that is very huge that people are making a killing from, both online business and physical business, Facebook ads, Google ads, and all of these other courses. 1. So too, we also have the sex industry. The sex industry sells, we have people that's actually teaching creators how to have, an amazing intimate life with their partners as well. That is also a niche that is actually that is so lucrative and that is selling right now on Selar. We also have, people, food creators, like people actually, teaching, just like I said this thing previously, CCME, actually teaching people exactly how to cook these different meals on Selar. That is also a niche that is selling fast and that is selling very, very well on Selar as well. We also have the personal development niche as well. People teaching other people how to live an amazing life and stuff like that. That is a niche that is also doing very, very well on Selar. So it doesn't matter your industry, it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter your location, right? You can choose any of these categories and start creating a digital product out of that. Even if it's in fashion, even if it's in food, even if it's in business, even if it's in accounting, you can literally start creating these products from Selar. Thank you so much for this question, Nick. This was a very, very smart question. Amazing. So we have a question from Deborah Taiwo asking, can an audiobook be marketed on Selar? Yes, an audiobook can be marketed on Selar. You can create your audiobook and also have it on Selar as well. Awesome, guys. Please, if you have any questions, ask. I have just less than 5 minutes to answer all your questions. Yes, so we have a question. This is a very nice and interesting question. We have a question from Double Batoko, who is asking, does Selar pay in all currency, or you can select to be paid in dollar or the country you're located at? Yes, you can select this currency that you want to be paid at in your particular location. So if you're in Kenya and you want to be paid in Kenyan shillings, yes, or you want to be paid in your USD account, you have to make a request for that to happen. You can actually we actually pay in any currency at all. Just to answer your question, yes, we pay in all currencies that you can think about, right? We have different payments integration from Stripe to PayPal to Google Pay to Klarna to WeChat and Flutterwave, Paystack, and different payments integrations that you can actually use and start making sales in any currency on Selar. We handle all the bulk work for you. We do all the bulk work. All you just need to do is to create your products and sell, and we are going to handle all the technicalities for you. Guys, this was an interesting session. I really love that you all stayed here till the ending of this session, but please don't leave. Immediately we're done with this session, we have a keynote speech coming up from Mo. Guys, please, you have to be at that session, okay? You have to be at that session. Please do not miss it. You're going to have an amazing experience. And guys, just like I said previously, I need you guys to do one thing for me. Kindly take a screenshot of your screen right now, or maybe you're seeing this on your television, okay? Kindly take a screenshot of your screen, right? Go to Instagram or go to Twitter, use the hashtag Selar Creator Summit 24 and tag at TrySelar and just let people know what you're learning, or go to your Instagram story, and also post your Instagram story and tag at TrySelar. We are going to repost, and do you know why? Because we want you to let the whole world know that African creators, we are not sleeping on a bicycle, we are on the move to live the Pan-African dream. Guys, thank you so much. Once again, I remain Milton Tutu, and thank you so much for being at this session. If you love this session, please guys, give me the dollar emoji, because we are here to make money. So give me the dollar emoji on the chat box if you love this session. And once again, stay tuned. Don't leave here, as we have amazing things in store for you. Thanks so much, guys, and please do enjoy the rest of the Creator Summit. Bye.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri. How do I make money as a digital creator? How can I make money from my creativity? What's the best course hosting platform in Africa?
To do that, you'll need to be online.
All right, I'm online. What's next? Everyone has a story to tell. The difference is in how we tell them. As a creator, you tell your stories with the content you create. Our job is to give you a platform to monetize your content. So the next time you think about digital products, think Selar. Get started for free on selar.co today.
Hey creator, come here. No, I mean, come closer. Why are you managing chaos? You're hosting your course on Google Drive, using another platform to build your sales page, and a totally different platform to receive payments. And guess what? Sometimes you can't even receive payment from your international customers. Why are you trying to manage chaos? Or don't you like your peace of mind? With Selar, you can manage the whole process of selling your digital products from one place. From hosting your ebooks and courses, receiving payments, managing your customers' data, automated follow-up for abandoned transactions, and even building beautiful sales pages. Don't you like your peace of mind? Life is hard enough. Allow us to take care of a few things, Stop managing chaos and start using Selar today.
Hosting your ebooks on Selar is very easy. Let's show you how. Step 1. Create a free Selar account. Step 2. Select ebooks. Step 3. Impose the necessary information. Step 4. Get your product link and start selling. Get started for free on Selar.co today.
99 problems. Hosting courses shouldn't be one. On Selar, you can host up to 10 courses and get unlimited video storage. Visit our website at selar.co/courses to get started today.
Hosting your ebooks on Selar is very easy. Let's show you how. Step 1. Create a free Selar account. Step 2. Select ebooks. Step 3. Impose the necessary information. Step 4. Get your product link and start selling. Get started for free on Selar.co today.
Hey creator, come here. Come closer. Why are you managing chaos? You're hosting your course on Google Drive, using another platform to build your sales page, and a totally different platform to receive payments. And guess what? Sometimes you can't even receive payment from your international customers. Why are you trying to manage chaos? Or don't you like your peace of mind? With Selar, you can manage the whole process of selling your digital products from one place. From hosting your ebooks and courses, receiving payments, managing your customers' data, automated follow-up for abandoned transactions, and even building beautiful sales pages. Don't you like your peace of mind? Life is hard enough. Allow us to take care of a few things, Stop managing chaos and start using Selar today.
Hey Siri, how do I make money as a digital creator? How can I make money from my creativity? What's the best course hosting platform in Africa?
To do that, you'll need to be online.
All right, I'm online. What's next? Everyone has a story to tell. The difference is in how we tell them. As a creator, you tell your stories with the content you create. Our job is to give you a platform to monetize your content. So the next time you think about digital products, think Selar. Get started for free on Selar.co today.
Wow, wasn't that amazing? I definitely learned a lot and I hope you did too. Our next speaker is a tech attorney with a strong track record of providing strategic counsel to startups, emerging companies, investors, and family offices. With over 8 years of experience, she brings valuable knowledge and industry insights centered around fundraising advisory, governance and compliance, and technology transactions and licensing. Beyond her legal career, she is passionate about slow travel and loves learning about diverse foods and cultures. Currently, she's on a quest to visit every country in the world. Give it up to Odele speaking on the theme of this year's summit, Living the Pan-African Dream.
Oh, hi. Let me see if, can everybody hear me? Okay, this is me just making sure that people can hear me, because I'm not sure. Oh, yes, you can. Hi, my name is Mo. And, when I got this, awesome. So when I got the invitation to speak, I looked at the topic and I was like, living the Pan-African dream. Am I actually living the Pan-African dream? That was the first question I needed to ask. But I do think that it's such a very, very interesting topic, and I'm very excited to be here. So I have some notes, and I just wanted to tackle the topic in itself. I remember, just a couple of days ago, actually, I stumbled on something I wrote to myself when I was 21. I'm not going to date myself right now, but it was quite a while ago. And I had written there, let me just read it out, actually. And I'd written there that my dream is to one day own a beach house on an island located in the middle of nowhere. And at the time, it sounded really nice. It still does to me. I like the water a lot. I spend a lot of time in places in the middle of nowhere. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, practically, does this actually make sense? Because if it's a beach house on an island located in the middle of nowhere, where exactly is it going to be? And one particular place I'd been to it just came to my mind, and I was like, hey, I literally have visited this place that could have been, my dream location. Anyway, all I'm just trying to say is that sometimes whatever we see as like what you define as a dream can change, and it's fine. And sometimes you're actually living in what you would consider, or what your past self or a version of yourself would have considered a dream, right? And then you've lived it, and then you live past it, and then in retrospect, that's when you realize, and you're like, oh, this was something that I had only dreamt of, and look at it, happening to me right now. So in terms of being Pan-African and looking at the Pan-African dream, just coming back to topic, I view the word Pan-African, right, as something that means everyone who's born on the continent, or everyone who's from the continent, has a degree of commonality, and then we should explore, those common routes. Makes a lot of sense. In today's world, I think that those common grounds are important, but even more so when you think about building your life, or a dream or building your life, or building a career that you like. As an African, you realize that you have a lot of hurdles, right? And your hurdles and the things that you're dealing with are things that people, born on the continent, experience as well. Sometimes it might be access to the proper markets. It might be access to materials. It might just be access to resources. And for a very long time before Selar came on board, I'm not really sure there was a platform where you could sell your creative output with ease, right? As Selar has done it. So you can imagine that at least for a lot of African creators, they just didn't have that platform. And those kind of problems, they show up in different areas depending on, regardless of where you are. So whether you are, whether you're a lawyer, whether you are a content creator, whether you are an interior designer, whatever it is, those issues actually come up. So I think, and one of the things I wrote down is that when you're thinking about building out your dream as an African, you have to think about it beyond the hurdles. And what do I mean by that? For a lot of people, the way they think about their dreams is constrained within the boundaries that you find yourself. And I understand that, right? Because, this is where you are right now, and this is what you can do. And then you sort of build, your dream around that. Now, the problem with that is you've already just confined yourself even before you give yourself a chance. You just don't know what you're capable of, right? And once you confine yourself that way, it's places limits, right? And I'm not saying that you should just go around life just thinking that, you know, you're limitless. But I do think that we do a lot of disservice to ourselves when we place those limits without even trying. And also another thing is also what you have seen. And I'll give an example. For a lot of people, I mean, you can't, as they say, you can't dream of something that you haven't seen before. So exposure is very important. And the example I like to give is just personally from me and what happened to me. So everybody, most people here, I realized I didn't introduce myself, but I mean, there was an intro videos earlier, so hopefully that suffices. But for my day job, I'm a lawyer, and I am Nigerian. I was born in Nigeria, schooled in Nigeria. I only moved out of Nigeria when I was 24 or 23, going on 24, something like that. And that's the life. I mean, the life I'd known obviously is very different. So the example I wanted to give was this. I remember post-COVID, I was at home and I just didn't, there was just something wrong. And I was like, man, I'm not really feeling the vibes of this house. That's what I thought at the time. But, you know, we had also all been at home for a very long time and all of that. So I said, what do I do? And then I decided to do up my house again. So I did, like, you know, I bought new furniture. I did all of that. And by the time I was done furnishing my house, I was like, oh, still not right. And I just spent quite a bit of money at the time to furnish the house. And I was like, still not giving what I was supposed to give, right? There's still something else. And then I did the thing that most Americans do, or most people that live in America, when they want to go on vacation, they go to Mexico. So I went to Mexico. And then while I was in Mexico, I mean, Mexico is a cheap location from the US, or, well, it's relatively cheap from the US, easy, it's a very short flight, and you don't need a visa, right? So that's why a lot of people go to Mexico, you know, when they are just looking for a quick trip. So I went to Mexico, and I remember staying in this house. It was like it's a villa, but it had like different rooms. And I met this couple. So I asked them, and I was like, oh, we're just talking, you know, because we hung out a couple of times. And then I asked them, and I said, when are you guys going back home? And they were like, no, we're not, we don't know. And I was like, what do you mean you don't know when you're going back home? Like, they were like, oh, we're digital nomads. And that was the first time I actually heard that word. Because of the way the word is now used, a lot of people think that word has been going around for a very long time, but this was 2020 or beginning of 2021. And that was the first time I was actually hearing, I'd seen it in text, but that was the first time I was actually hearing someone actually utter the word digital nomad, right? So so for me, it was, sorry, I just need to, I'm trying to move my, so for me, it was the first time I was hearing it. And I was like, okay, what exactly does that mean? And they were like, well, we're just going to travel until we get tired. We're just going. And so I went back to my house and I packed all my things, put it in storage, and I went back to Mexico, and that's how I started my digital nomad journey. Now, what I was trying to bring out from this conversation, though, is that before I had this conversation with this couple, I hadn't seen anybody, I hadn't met anybody who was a digital nomad. I wasn't exposed to it. It was not something that I had considered. And it's now something that is so part of my life, right? So you can draw a straight line from exposure to actually, you know, being able to curate your own dream. So I think that it's very, very important that whatever diet you're feeding yourself is very intentional, right? What are the kind of things that you're reading? I know people don't read as much these days, but what are the kind of things that you're just exposing yourself generally to? Because that's what forms, you know, what your dreams would be, right? Or what your dreams could be. So when I think back at the fact that, oh, this digital nomad journey just started because of that conversation, it just blows my mind so much, right? So yeah. The next thing I also wanted to talk about briefly, sorry, hold on one second. Sorry about that. I needed to close the door behind me. So the next thing I also wanted to talk about is generally, as an African who's trying to do stuff on the global scene, you are going to have a lot of challenges. And I do think that community is very, very important. Now, one of the things that I like that Selar does is how community driven it is. I mean, they didn't ask me to say this, so I'm just saying it and telling you that our community is very, very important, because as you go through different challenges, just trying to figure things out, you can't take away from the fact that there are people who are going through similar, and they're literally in the best position to help you, right? I know that sometimes it might be tempting to say, oh, let me do this by myself, right? Sometimes you're like, oh, you know what? Nobody really understands. But the truth is there are other people who are going through similar. So regardless of whatever you're doing, community is very, very, very important. I know that I've been speaking for 15 minutes straight. At some point, I would open up the conversation for questions. Feel free to ask me anything. But yeah, so let's just keep going. Now, on an individual level, when you think about, putting together the Pan-African dream, you need to define it for yourself. And what do I mean by that? I remember speaking to a senior colleague many years ago. Well, not many, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. And they were at the top of their career. They were earning a lot of money. I was leaving the office quite late that day, maybe around like 11:30 p.m. And they were in the office as well. So they were very senior. I mean, me, I was very junior. They were very, very senior. But we had a rapport. So they pop into the office and they're like, oh, you're still here. I was like, yeah, I'm still here. I'm still working on a couple of things. And we're going to the same place, right? Or the same area. And then they were like, oh, when you're ready to go, just pop by my office and we would, take the train together. And we took the train together that day. And I just kept thinking to myself, because at the time they were in their, I don't know if I was going to guess, maybe they were like in their, 50s, mid 50s or something like that. And I admire them. I think they've done fantastically well in their career. And I think they've done really amazing things. But in that moment on that train, I realized that that was not my dream, right? I realized that I didn't want to be in my 50s and leaving the office at midnight, right? That was not what I wanted to do. I like plants, as you can see from behind me. I like art. And for me, my own dream life consisted of having a life that held space for me to be able to do those things that I like, and for me to be able to enjoy those things that I like, for me to be able to take a walk anytime in like that I want. And those things come with, I guess, with a degree of sacrifices, right? So it just really depends on what it is for you. I know, I was going to say I feel, but I know for a fact that for a lot of people, your dreams are influenced by, what you see. So there's a lot of, especially now with social media, that we're so inundated with a lot of different versions of what life could be, right? And that could be overwhelming. But I think that it's still very important that as a human being, you reach into yourself and ask yourself and say, okay, I'm creating something, I'm putting something out there. Why exactly am I doing that? I know that money is very important. I won't sit down here and tell you that money is not important. But you need to figure out for yourself that how important is it to you, right? And what are the other things that are important to you as well? And you create, it could just be only money, and that's fine, or fame, or whatever it is, and that's okay. But just being able to define it for yourself and knowing that the life that you're creating has you all over it, is very fulfilling, right? At least from my own experience. So even at times when I make mistakes and I do things that, you know, didn't pan out as they should have, I take it, and I take it well, because I'm like, okay, I decided to do this and it's okay, right? This is my decision. This is what I decided to do. And this is how I'm just going to deal with it. So I think it's very, very important that in as much as you think about, you know, creating a life, you know, based off what you think you should be doing, it's very, very important for you to reach within yourself and figure out what matters to you and how do you create a life around it. So the way I like to think about it is, so I wrote a quote down. Let me see if I can find it. So build the life you want around work, and not just a life that work permits you to have. I do think that that's very poignant. When I wrote it, I was like, wow, look at me, I'm so brilliant. But yeah, I do think that it's very, very important for a lot of people. Like for me, I recently took up tennis, and tennis is on my calendar. There is no meeting that I'm going to have that will make me cancel tennis classes. And I understand that the reason why I've gotten to this point is because there's a lot of privilege that allows me to get to this point, right? But I also wanted to point out that there's also a lot of intentionality as well. I can decide and say, hey, I'm not going to play tennis at 6:30 a.m. in the morning. You know what I mean? But I wake up every day at 6:30 and I go to play tennis. So again, yes, I do think that it's very, very important for you to figure out for yourself what your ideal life looks like. And then finally, what I also wanted to point out is that dream life that you are seeking doesn't need to look like anything that you have seen before. When I travel, I think one of the things that people always ask me the most is, what do you do? And I wish that people will ask other questions, but that's the most popular question. So what do you do for work? And the first thing I say, once I say I'm a lawyer, they're like, I've never met, because a lot of slow travelers, you know, when you travel slow, you meet a lot of slow travelers as well. So they're like, hey, I've never met any lawyer who's doing this. And I'm like, yeah, I'm the first. Anyways, that you've met. So what I just wanted to point out is you don't need permission in the sense that, or because it's not been done before, or nobody that looks like you, or nobody that has your experience has done this particular thing. No, you don't need that. So you can literally just create stuff from scratch. You can Nora Smith it, and create it from scratch, right? So again, just drawing from the fact that figure out what you want for yourself, and it doesn't have to look like anything that anybody has done. One example, and a general example that I would like to give, is when you think about what creators are putting out there, and just a step back, talking about who a creator is. So when I was preparing for this session, I was thinking to myself, and I was like, hey, how do I define who a creator is? And I was wondering to myself, and I was like, will I classify myself as a creator? And I went through a lot of different, versions and different. I went through a lot of different versions and different. Yes. Sorry, hold on one second. So sorry about that. So I went through a lot of different versions, and the first one, or the one that really just struck me the most, was this one that says that a creator is a person who produces or makes things. Very simple, very, very simple. And then by the time you think about that, literally everybody is a creator somewhat. So what I wanted to tie this into is when you think about things being, like when you think about what you want to create for yourself, when you think about the kind of things, the kind of work that you want to put out there, what you want to be known for, and nobody else is doing it, it doesn't really matter, right? Because there was a time that the content that we see out there today was not a type of content that, like, it didn't exist before. And I think that that's the beauty about creating, right? You're creating stuff from scratch. I'm not super religious, but I grew up in a Christian household. And one of the first stories in the Bible is the creation story. And it kind of like was the anchor, right, for a lot of all the other stories in that book. Tells you how very important, the idea of creation is. I like plants a lot. And then when I have a new plant that is growing and I look at it, and it's just fascinating to me, that whole process of growth, right? So I think the process of creation in itself is such a privilege, and it's such a wonderful thing, right? And you don't want to stifle it. So if you are creating something that hasn't been created before, or you're just wondering to yourself, oh, should I do this? Do it. And if it doesn't work out, it's fine. You just create something else. And that's the thing about creating, right? You're creating from scratch. You're creating things from the beginning. So if something doesn't work out, then it's okay. But you can also improve, upon things that already exist. So if there's a particular type of creation and you think that this could be done better, then you do it. One type of creator that I really like, or that I'm biased towards, are people who are industry, I don't want to say industry experts, but like, for instance, how to crochet, and you have a class teaching people how to crochet, right? People who are who have skills and actually teaching other people. I think that that's a fantastic form of creator output that probably didn't exist, a couple of years ago. For you to actually teach people certain skills, it had to be in a proper structured environment, like a classroom and things like that, right? But now you have people with the skills just saying, hey, I have a computer, I'm just going to put it out there. So I do think that, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be something that has existed before. Now, another thing I also wanted to talk about is, so when you think about the Pan-African dream, when I was thinking through this, I reached out to a couple of people and I just put like a poll, and I was like, oh, what's the Pan-African dream to you? What does it mean to you? And I got a lot of, oh, well, I don't really know what the Pan-African dream is, but I know what the Nigerian dream is. And depending on who you talk to, I was getting, depending on the demographic, right? So for a lot of people, the Nigerian dream, I guess, is to relocate, is to leave. But interestingly, I also have a lot of, as much as we have, I think that it's great if people want to relocate, if people want to change their environment. I'm a beneficiary of having relocated, right? Do I think that is a solution to everything? I don't think so. But I do think that there's a lot of value in saying you want to change your environment and be somewhere for a couple of months, years, or permanently, whatever it is. I don't have a dog in that fight. But what is also interesting is when I was doing that, I also had a lot of people who, for them, their Nigerian dream, really, I'm bringing it back to Nigeria, was to come back home and do something and create something that was very impactful. Now, when I think about it, all of the things that people were telling me around their dreams was really around creating. And then we ties so well into, because they didn't even know I was asking them because I wanted to come and talk at the Creator Summit, right? So we ties into how the importance of creating in our society, how it is, right? Just at the expense of sounding trite. But I do think that if you have any creative bone in your body, or even if you don't, you should definitely take a stab at it, right? Because that's how we put different viewpoints out there. But what I was trying to even bring out and what I thought was really interesting was for the people who were saying, oh, I want to come back to the continent and do this, it was around what they wanted to invent, what they wanted to produce, what they wanted to create. And I just thought that that was very, very interesting. So I'm going to round off by saying that if you're a creator listening, well done. I do think that it is one of the most fulfilling things that you can do. It's also challenging to put yourself out there, but you're doing fantastic. You are making the world a lot more colorful, and you should be very proud of yourself. So having said that, I think we just hit the 30 minutes mark. So I was going to pause here to figure out if there were any questions. Let me see. Moderator, am I going to be able to see the questions? What is the I guess procedure for questions? You could just type it in the chat so I see it. Oh, okay. So, so I just carry on then. Okay, all right. I like questions. So if you have any questions, please feel free to put them on the comments. So I'm guessing the comments are here. Okay. Oh, so I can see some comments here. I can see some questions. As a creator, do you really need to change your environment sometimes to create a particular content? No, I don't think so. You know, there's a creator that I follow actually who makes food, right? Like food content, right? And for the life of me, I realized that. So it was just one day, they talked about going to the market and they had mentioned, somewhere that was familiar to me. And I was like, hey, I had no idea that this particular creator was in this particular location. I don't think so. But I think depending on the kind of content that you're looking for, you might need to change the environment of where you seek inspiration. You understand what I mean? Because there's a type of content that might not be popular, right? In your physical environment, not popular yet. So I think that you don't necessarily have to, leave or jackpot in order for you to create that kind of content, but you can just take inspiration from, the environment where that particular content is prevalent. Interesting. So I have the traveling tourist. I used to, at some point, I don't create any digital products now, but interestingly, one of the things that enabled me some sort of, and I should have talked about this earlier, some sort of financial independence when I was trying to figure out starting my own business and things like that, was creating digital products. So I did have a couple of classes. I had digital products on, I think my most successful digital products was one on becoming a startup lawyer, interestingly. So I had this class on becoming a startup lawyer or a technology lawyer. So that was number one. And it was just out of my own experience. I used to have I still have it, a newsletter community. So I had another digital product on writing that was pretty successful as well. I had a couple. I had maybe like 6 or 7, but they were mostly just classes. I also had one on on consulting. Again, these were things that I was just taking from my own experience and then just putting them into, into classes. So yeah, those were some of the ones that I had. I'm sure there are more than that, but yes. So when you started traveling, how did you? So this is So the next question I'm going to answer is the one from Lydia. When you started traveling, how did you manage work? So I just did. I don't know how to. I just did. Okay, so when it comes to work, if I say so myself, I'm a bit of, or I used to be a bit of a workaholic. So it wasn't difficult for me to make that switch. Essentially, all I just needed to do, like what I mean is, I didn't have a problem working 12-hour days, because I was used to it. So it wasn't and I'm not glamorizing, being a workaholic at all. As you can see, I'm not in that phase anymore. But just that discipline I had built early on in my career made it very easy for me to be adaptable, right? And then I'm also very, very big on scheduling. If something is not in my calendar, it's just not going to happen. So when I started traveling, work was a priority and is still a priority because that's the way I make money for me to be able to, travel. So I realized that I just needed to find that balance. And the balance came from, number one, making sure that my schedule was scheduling, right? It was to the T. And then I tried to also look at the locations I'm going to. So for instance, there was a time that most of the people I was working with were based on the West African time zone. So when I was traveling, I would go to countries that were on the polar opposites, right? So what that meant was that during the day, for instance, I could work during the day, or rather during the day I could do touristy things because it was not yet working time, West African time, right? And then in the evenings, I come back and I start working West African time, something like that. So there are just different ways to go about it. But I do think that once you create a schedule around it, there's tons of people that work and travel at the same time. In fact, there are hostels that are built and communities that are built for people that work and travel. So it's not something that is not manageable. It's very, very manageable once you just have your timetable and your priorities set right. Yeah. And of course you always need internet. So for me, that was priority. Once I'm getting into any country, I look for the strongest and most reliable internet possible. I also look for the second strongest and most reliable, and then I just have like different versions. But of course, it goes without saying that you also need to be able to be connected. And I would say it's very important for you not to overstretch yourself, because in the beginning, when I didn't know how to balance both, I was always so tired, too tired to work, too tired to explore, and that wasn't helpful at all. So I needed to recalibrate and then balance things out so I could actually enjoy both worlds. I also try to, with my children now, I don't keep them as separate worlds anymore. And what I mean by that is where there are intersections. Let's say, for instance, I'm in Qatar and I have a client or a possible client in Qatar. I would reach out and be like, hey, I'm in Qatar for a couple of days. Do you want to have lunch? Do you want to have, that sort of thing? It may not even be an existing client. It might just be a prospective client or someone that I'm thinking could be a client, right? So I now try to make, travel part of work as well. I find it exciting. For me personally, some people would like to separate it out, but I see travel as a lifestyle. And just like I mentioned earlier, being able to create a life that gives you space, for the things that you want and you like is what I call the dream. So yeah, hopefully I answered that question. Hi Sharon, nice to meet you. So I think I've answered the question about the digital products. Okay, so this one is, you mentioned there are challenges one will encounter as a creator in Africa. Could you highlight some of them and possible solutions? So the the two I was going to highlight, or the two first ones I'll highlight, the solution is right here. So the first one is just how to, a medium for you to be able to distribute, sell, and earn from your digital products, right? Solution, you have Selar. Then the second one is a community around, around other creators like yourself. Again, I'd mentioned earlier that this is one of the most important pieces, because you need to understand that you're not the only person going through something. And it's always just helpful getting perspectives from people who have similar experiences like you do. I believe that Selar has a community. This I'm not sure, but I think they would. But yeah, I do think that looking for a community, being part of a community of creators is also very, very important. Another one would be, how do you enter into other markets? Like, how do you expand your how do you expand your addressable market? For some people, it can look like, the solution depends on what expansion means to you, right? It could be, how do I reach people in other countries? And of course, that's a marketing question. It could be, how do I receive payments from people in other countries? That's a, fintech platform issue. If the platform that you're using to sell can enable you to do that. But I do know that receiving international payments is really the bane of African creators' existence, right? It's really, but good thing is that is being solved, so that's great. Another thing I think that could be challenging is also just getting external support for your creative endeavors. In many other countries, you have some sort of political will, if I would call it, to support creators, and that political will transcends into corporate will as well. So what I mean by that is, because the public sector is big on supporting creators, you also now have the private sector kind of follow suit, right? Now, I'm not going to paint the entire continent with one brush, but I do know that lack of political will to support the creative industry is something that Nigeria struggles with, even if that is changing. The solution to that, I think, is, while these conversations within the creator community is very important, I do think that there has to be conversations with the public sector and the creative industry coming together to speak to the public sector. I do think that that's very, very important. Sometimes when you're doing things like this, you feel like, oh, I don't have any business with this, with the government, or stuff like that. And rightly so, right? You can decide to say that, but I do know that in places where there's political will to support the creative economy, it trickles down to how creative themselves fare in the society. So that's an important high-level conversation that needs to be had. So those are some of the challenges I would say. Let me see if I have any other one. So there's a Selar question. There are a couple of Selar questions. How do you subscribe to my newsletter? I would share it on my Instagram, and then So this is Treasure. Hi, Treasure. So yes, it really has. For me, I was a bit lucky because before I started traveling, I was an avid reader. I keep saying was because I wanted to say I am, but that won't be true because I'm not reading as much as I used to. But growing up, I was an avid reader. So what that meant was, for a lot of places, like when I went to Mali, for instance, I was so excited to go to Timbuktu because I had read about Timbuktu in a book, even if I ended up not going because of some other issues. But yeah, so for me, I think it was just a reconfirmation. There were a couple of places I go to, and because I've read about them in books, they just feel familiar. There are a couple of foods that I would taste for the first time, but because I have read somewhere where an author described this particular dish, it just felt familiar. An example would be like Vietnam, for instance. I had read a couple of books from Vietnamese authors. So when I went to Vietnam, it was just like, oh, I recognize this place. This was where this was being. So that was great. But generally on my outlook in life, I think the major thing I've taken away from traveling to often places of the beaten path is that we're a lot more similar than we think. And I think that particular realization keeps me humble. And it's like, hey, regardless of the mountains and the seas and the oceans that separate us, at the core, we're still very, very similar people. And I think that's the major shift that has happened with my outlook with travel. But thank you for that question. So Doreen is asking if this is a very good one. I would go to maintaining the routine, but I wanted to talk to Doreen's question. So she was asking if I do law full time, and I mean, you can see me in my white shirt. Yes, I do law full time. I don't talk about it as much. It doesn't mean that I don't do it full time. I don't talk about it much because it's just become, part and parcel of my life. But yeah, that's what I do. That's my bread and butter for the most part. Yes. And I am a technology lawyer. So what that means is I represent people, I represent people that make your life easier, and then the people that invest in them. So our clients are typically technology platforms and investors who invest in technology platforms. We are now looking to, we're now looking to expand into the entertainment industry. But at the core, I'm a technology lawyer, and it's really exciting work. So yes, so Lulu, I wanted to just answer your question and say, oh my God, my routine is on point, but no. I find it that one of the things, so when I was traveling full time, I don't travel full time anymore. I now have an abode. So somewhere I call, is somewhere where I have a base now. So let me put it like that. But when I was traveling without a base, one of the things that really, really was very stressful for me mentally was the fact that I'm a routine person, right? And when you're traveling, your routine is disrupted. And because I was traveling full time, it didn't have my routine is going to be disrupted up until this point, and then at some other points, right, I would now get back to my routine. It was just like a constant, hamster wheel of no routine, and it just wasn't working for me mentally. It was just not working for me. So, for something like tennis, for instance, I try to, like when I'm traveling, I would look for a tennis court and say, okay, is there a tennis court? And there usually is, or somewhere you can play tennis. So I'll look for a tennis court. And if there's no tennis court, what I do is I put another activity during that time that would have been my tennis time. So meaning that if I'm playing tennis at 6:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, regardless of wherever I'm in the world, right? And mind you, I'm not traveling for vacation, because some people are like, hey, why should I be working out when I'm on vacation? I'm not on vacation. So I cannot say for 1 month, I'm just not going to do any physical activity, right? So I just want to point that out. That's different. If you're traveling somewhere for 3 days or 4 days or 1 week and you're going on vacation, please enjoy your life. Nobody's saying that you must walk out or whatever. But for me, because it's my day-to-day, right? So what I do is, if there's no tennis courts, or maybe I couldn't travel with my racket or something like that, I would put another activity at 6:30, Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is what I would typically do, which is the days I would typically play tennis. And usually it's it's nice. So if it's like, I remember like I was in one particular country, and then the locals do like some martial arts. And I was like, oh, okay, let me come and learn some Tai Chi. And that's what I was doing during the time I would have been playing tennis. So I do think that it's a constant struggle. So Lulu, it's a constant struggle for routine, but I enjoy my life a lot better when I have routines. So I just make sure that I try my best. I don't always succeed, but I'm getting better with that. Another thing also is because I try to live as locally as possible in wherever I am. Like for instance, the last time I was in I was in Albania. I mean, I rented a car, and then the reason I did that was so that I have a bit of normalcy as possible, right? So I rented a car. It was a lot cheaper than Ubering everywhere. And maybe cheaper is not the word, but it was a lot more convenient for me. And then that just made me a lot more settled. Again, for context, I spend 4 to 6 weeks where I travel. So like, I'm just getting into the daily routine. So I try as much as possible to leave out my tourist mindset, just so I can feel a lot at ease and if I feel a lot settled in the place. So hopefully that answers your question. Oh, Sharon is saying, are there any hopes of you? Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, speaking of routine, the letters from Mo were literally my Monday morning routine. And then when I started traveling, I just couldn't. But now that I have a base, I do think that I would come back. I miss it a lot. And I did enjoy writing those letters. And now I even have a ton more to share. So I'm pretty excited about that. So thank you, Sharon. I would come back I'll come back. So the tech law brief. Oh, that's interesting. You're a tech lawyer. Nice. So there are a couple of questions here. Glad. I'm just checking just to make sure that there was no question that So there are a couple of seller-centric questions here. So I think that they would answer those. But yeah, let me check. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. Let me go through my notes to see if there's anything that I didn't mention. Okay, I think we touched on everything. So before we go, one second. So before we go, I just wanted to say, if you're a creator, well done on what you... So if you're a creator, well done on creating. I think it's fantastic. I think it's one of the bravest things you can do to put yourself out there. So well done on that. If you are thinking of creating, again, I do think that's probably one of the most important personal growth journeys that you would ever embark on. because you are forced to, you're forced to produce an output, look at that output, ask yourself if this is what you really want to put out and how you want to put it out, tweak, it's such a very humbling experience, because you essentially have to critique your own, and don't be too hard on yourself, really. Don't critique yourself too hard. You have to critique your own outputs. But the good thing about creating is that, and I think this is the same for every creator, right? Or at least every creator that I've spoken to, you get better as you put stuff out there. So if you're on the fence and you're thinking, hey, I'm not really sure to do this, I would say just do it. I wanted to also give some, just from my own experience creating digital products, one of the things that I struggled with in the beginning was, I don't want to call it imposter syndrome. Maybe it was a kind of, I was just shy. I was very shy to market, like to use the word marketing around my digital products. And it was like, hey, I don't want to talk about it. It was actually I have this product, but okay, and all of that. And then I'm like, no, every day I'm in a day, like, you have, I go out and then there are ads everywhere, right? For products that I use, products I don't use. People are talking about their products from they're literally shouting, at the top of their lungs for their products, and for people to see and use their products. So why not you, right? Because somebody else that has a product that has a similar product that is probably not as good as yours, would just make noise about a product. So why not you? And that's the only way true is true. That's the only way. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to create something and then you just cover it up. You kind of have to talk about it. And talking about it doesn't necessarily mean that, again, you have to follow a particular template. There are multiple different ways that you can promote a product where you don't come off too salesy. And I think just looking for those and looking at what your comfort levels are. Examples would be like collaborating with other people, holding workshops, for instance. That one is tested and proven. So there are different ways to do it. It doesn't have to be, oh, you know what, buy from me. But it's a way that you can put yourself out there as someone who's an expert in a particular area, and then people would be the ones asking if you had any other resources where they could follow through. So yeah, don't be shy. I know that I struggled with it as well. So yeah, don't be shy about it. Just make sure that you're putting your best work out there, and yeah, constantly seek improvements. So all right. So I have a hard stop because I have another meeting that I need to get into. But thank you so much, Selar, for having me on here. It was exciting to prepare for this. I did like the questions and I did like answering them. And then, yeah, thank you so much for putting this together. I do think that institutionally, it makes sense for African creators to come together. And this community is so, so important. So this is fantastic work you're doing. Thank you also for, giving creators a platform where they could actually distribute and earn from their products. So I did enjoy this. I liked how chill it was. And yeah, I wish you the best with the rest of the conference. I will try to pop in for some sessions from time to time. And for the rest of you who are attending the rest of the session, enjoy. Thank you, Milton.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mo. I'm a big fan of your work. I've been a subscriber on Latest to Mo for like a very long time, since I was in university, to be very honest with you.
Oh, wow.
Right. So, yeah, we needed to be back.
Yeah, I will come back. I will come back.
We needed to be back, but really, thanks so much for this session. I learned a lot, and thanks for just like, you know, sharing value with our community and being here for our community and being an amazing creator yourself, traveling around the world. We want to be like you when we grow up eventually.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, then. Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. All right, guys, if you enjoyed that session, as always, please give us the fire emoji on the comment box. Give us the fire emoji in the comment box. Most session was so amazing. And also just drop some lessons that you learned on most session on Twitter and use the hashtag Sellers Creators Summit, and use the hashtag Seller Creators Summit and tag @TrySeller on Twitter. And we're going to, you know, repost it. Just let people know that you're actually getting amazing value from this. And next speaker is going to be coming up soon. His name is Victor Fatanmi, and trust me, you will learn phenomenal things from Victor. So I'm just here to just quickly answer some seller questions that we have here, because I saw that we were asking some questions about seller products. So I'm just here to quickly answer them. We have a question from Clara. Clara is asking, can I sell other institution courses on Seller? Speaking from Ghana. Yes, you can sell courses from Ghana, and as far as you have, you know, as far as these courses are your own, and also as far as you have, you know, permission to sell these courses, if they're from other people, you can, yes, sell them on Seller. We have a question from Unix Podcast. Hello, I am new to selling digital products. I want to sell both on Seller and other foreign platforms. Yes, you can sell on Seller. I don't know about other foreign platforms. I only know about Seller. So yes, you can sell your digital products on Seller. And guys, thanks so much. I can see Sharon here being very engaged. Phenomenal. And next speaker is going to be coming up soon. So guys, if you've had value from all of these sessions that we've been having, kindly please go on Twitter and make a tweet. Use the hashtag Seller Creators Summit 24 and tag @TrySeller, and just let people know that you're learning something from the session, and also do the same on Instagram as well. While we are here, guys, can you tell me one thing that you learned from most session? Let me just be sure that you're paying attention. This is why you need to pay attention. At the ending of this morning session, we're going to be doing some giveaways. We're going to be giving out some prizes and cash gifts, merch boxes, and stuff like that. And if you get to answer these questions that we ask, of course, someone is going to come up to tell you exactly how to win this. But if you get to answer these questions that we ask, you can win cash gifts of like 25,000 naira, merch boxes, and some other amazing, you know, prizes for yourself. So guys, so just tell me one thing you learned from most session. You can drop it on the chat box. Let me see if you are actually paying attention. Okay, tell me one thing you learned from most session. Guys, tell me. Let's see it. Awesome. Let's see if you are actually listening. Let's see if you were actually listening. Awesome. Phenomenal. I can see the content coming through. So from Peace, the only way true is true. Deep, the only way true is true. We have a comment from Live Giver Lulu. Be ready to reinvent yourself, guys. You have to be ready to reinvent yourself, and you can start doing that by selling digital products on Seller. Yeah. So we have another comment from Gabriella. Sorry, please. The Pan-African or Nigerian dream all boils down to creating. So as a creator, what exactly are you creating as a creator? We have a comment from Joy saying, do not be shy to show people your products. That's the thing. If you actually want to excel in this creator economy, shamelessness has to be your keyword. You need to be shameless about how you promote and sell your products and services. Okay? We have a comment from Onyebuchi Uduma. Passionate about her work. Yes, Mo is very passionate about her work. And you too, you can be passionate about creating products and creating things that will change the lives of people. Yes, King David said, build the life you want around your work, not the life that your work permits you to have. When I heard that information, I was like, oh my God, this is actually very deep. Especially for like, people that are always working. You always work and like, okay, do you know what? I'm going to leave later, I'll leave later. No, guys, you have to build the life you want around your work. Find ways that you can make life enjoyable as you're doing your work and as you're being a creator. A comment from Deborah Taiwo, build the life I want around. Okay, awesome. We've already addressed that. From Peace, creating will force you to grow. Actually, guys, honestly, that's true. Creating will actually force you to grow, right? Creating will actually force you to grow. So if you want to grow, you need to start creating. From Yakira, I learned to know yourself first and what you want life to look like for you. Very important. If you want to start creating digital products, you need to have that self-awareness of yourself first. If you want to get into the creator economy, you need to know what you want from life first. Then that will give you a very deep insight on how exactly you can start creating these products. We have a comment from Oyeyipo Joseph. Have audacity with your products. Guys, people that create products that are not great, they are very audacious when it comes to marketing those products. But you're very smart. You have all the BSc, PhD, MSc, this one C, that one C. You have all of the C's attached to your title, but you don't have the audacity to actually, create these products and promote them. You need audacity. You need the audacity of a Nigerian man if you want to excel in the creator economy, right? If you want to excel in the creator economy, awesome. Let's see the next comments. Our next speaker is going to be here soon. Like Giver Lulu say, if you want to be it, go and be it. Amazing, phenomenal, guys. I love that these sessions are amazing. And while we're giving all of these comments and all of these things I will learn from most session, what I need you guys to do is to actually follow the link that you're seeing on the screen. Go to selar.co/register to create a free seller account, because we can talk about creating digital products, doing this, doing that, without you actually taking that action. Right, you need to take an action, and the first action that you need to take is to sign up on Selar for free at selar.co/register. We also have a comment from 360 Baking Explore. Awesome. Okay, yes, we've already addressed that comment. Build the life of your choice. It doesn't have to be what exists. Yes, build the life of your choice. It doesn't have to be what exists. Phenomenal. We have a comment from Elisa Akpan. I learned that the dream life you're seeking doesn't need to look like everything you have seen before. You can carve your own path. The question is, what path do you want to carve for yourself? Right? What path do you want to carve for yourself? Right? It's actually very, very important for you to carve your own paths. We also have a comment from Odele, being confident as a creator and knowing where you stand as a creator. Amazing. Guys, I really love the fact that we're paying attention and we're taking lessons and we're jotting things down, right? And we're also taking action. But the most important action that you need to take right now to start your creator journey is to sign up on Selar for free, selar.co/register. Sign up on Selar for free, and you can literally start creating your digital products right now, instantly, right? We have like so many materials, so many articles, so many ebooks that will teach you how to create your digital product and excel in the creator economy. And I want you to excel in this economy. The reason I'm saying this thing is it's a huge opportunity for Africans. It's a huge opportunity for us Africans, right? And we need to stop sleeping on a bicycle. We need to stop sleeping on a bicycle. So we Africans, we need to tap into the creator economy. The creator economy is worth billions of dollars. How much of those billions of dollars have you tapped into? It's over like $4 billion. How much have you tapped into? Right? That's the most important question. And for you to start this process, you need to sign up on Selar for free at selar.co/register to actually start selling digital products right now. Guys, I'm so happy that you all are here. I'm really happy that you all are here. I'm so excited that we're having this conversation with each and every one of you as we're going on with all of these sessions, right? You're going to learn a lot, right? In the afternoon session, we have amazing people coming. We also have the chief product officer at Selar that will come and tell you about more products that we have at Selar. Guys, trust me, we've created amazing stuff for you guys. So please don't relent. Don't drop off. please stay tuned and make sure that you are you follow every session that we have. Okay, so while we wait for our next speaker and next guest, a member of my team is going to come here quickly to tell you how you can win all of these cash prizes that we have to give to you. So please stay tuned and enjoy the rest of the session. Okay, see you soon. I'm not leaving, but I'll see you soon.
Being a creator is a lot. We understand the effort you put into your creative work, always showing up and delivering value. We see you. As a creator, we know you need to be supported. And that's why Show Love by Selar was created just for you. Show Love enables you to easily accept tips and donations from your supporters and fans all over the world. With Show Love, your fans, community, audience, and followers can now reward you for all the hard work you put in. What's more, you can receive these tips and donations from anyone, anywhere in the world. To get started, all you have to do is go to www.selar.co/showlove, fill in your details, and in less than 5 minutes, you can set up your Show Love page and start accepting tips. It's as easy as ABC. So what are you waiting for? Over 10,000 creators are using Show Love, and you should be one of them. Hi everyone, hi, and welcome to the Creator Summit. I hope you guys are having an amazing day and you're learning from the best. While our next speaker, comes up, I have a gift for everybody. I kid you not, I have a gift for everybody. This year's Creator Summit, we're giving out a bunch of stuff, merch boxes, cash gifts, and here I say we're giving out more than that. So just stay tuned. To win any of these prizes, I will come here after every session, morning session, afternoon session, and evening session, to tell you the rules of the game. Every game will be different, every giveaway will be different, but there's something for everybody. All right. So for this session, what we're going to do is you're going to answer a quick question. And to answer that question, you have to go to our Instagram page, record a video for Instagram stories using our filter. Now, in case you're looking for where our filter is, we have put up a story with a link to the filter, and also you can check our Instagram highlights for that. Okay, so everybody knows where the filter is. In case you're not clear, you can still definitely ask questions, and I will be here to answer. All right, so the first question of the day, are you ready? The first question of the day is, how many affiliates are currently on Seller Affiliates Network? Now, if you were listening to Milton's session, he gave an estimate. So all you need to do is record the video of yourself telling us that estimate, and you will win the grand prize. Now we have 25,000 naira going out for this particular one. So get creating, put yourself on video, and let's hear your thoughts. The question again is, how many affiliates are currently on Selar's affiliates network? Now, if you head on back, if you scroll back, this is a hint. If you scroll back to my boss's session, Milton's session, then you will hear him say the particular estimate. And all you have to do is record a video of yourself with that estimate to win 25,000 naira or whatever 25,000 naira is in your local currency and a Selar merch box. So put yourself on video, get creating, and I cannot wait to see who wins this one. It's an easy question, and the answer is already here on YouTube. So, all right, guys, see you in there. I cannot wait for you to hear this. All right, bye. Does earning at least 500k monthly sound like something you want? If yes, then hey there, does earning at least 500k monthly sound like something you want? If yes, then Selar's affiliate network is right for you. Imagine this: sharing digital products you love and making money while doing it. Whether it's a course, an ebook, or other awesome digital goodies, we've got you covered. And the best part, you're in control. No complicated rules, just great products and those sweet commissions coming your way. Ready to boost your income this year? Join the Selar Affiliate Network and let's get started. Head on to affiliates.selar.co to learn more.
Hey creator, come here. No, I mean, come closer. Why are you managing chaos? You're hosting your course on Google Drive, using another platform to build your sales page, and a totally different platform to receive payments. And guess what? Sometimes you can't even receive payment from your international customers. Why are you trying to manage chaos? Or don't you like your peace of mind? With Selar, you can manage the whole process of selling your digital products from one place. From hosting your ebooks and courses, receiving payments, managing your customers' data, automated follow-up for abandoned transactions, and even building beautiful sales pages. Don't you like your peace of mind? Life is hard enough. Allow us to take care of a few things, you know. Stop managing chaos and start using Selar today.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Till now, I mean, we just closed up the morning session. We have a question here: how many affiliates are currently on Selar's affiliate network? To answer the question, go on Selar's Instagram story at TrySelar and use the Creator Summit filter to record and upload a video of you answering. Big prizes on the line. And when I say big prizes, cash gifts, merch boxes, and just amazing. You're going to get some Selar swags, right? You get some Selar swags. So Sadly, our last speaker might not be able to join in for the morning session due to unforeseen circumstances. But guys, please do not relent. The afternoon session is packed up and it promises to be amazing, to deliver amazing, phenomenal value for you. So what I need you guys to do right now is to actually go on our Instagram page to answer this question. We are going to pick the winner and announce the winner as well. And also you're going to get all the gifts that we have in store for you. So afternoon session starts by 1 p.m. today, right? Starts by 1 p.m. Please stay tuned. Check your email because we're going to be sending out an email for you to join the afternoon session. Check your email because we sent an email yesterday for you to join the Telegram channel so that you'll be the first to know when we go live. Follow us on all social media platforms at Selar on Twitter, Instagram, and even on LinkedIn so that you know exactly when we're live because we're also going to announce this on our social media platform. Also join our Instagram community as well because so that, again, you will know when we go live also so that you can also be aware of like some freebies and prices that we're also giving out to people. So guys, thank you so much for staying tuned this morning session. And I'm so excited to see you in the afternoon session. But please, before we go, again, here is the price, or here is the question for you. How many affiliates are currently selling on Sellar's affiliate network? How many affiliates are currently on Sellar's affiliate network? To answer the question, go on Sellar's Instagram story at Selar and use the creator submit filter to record and upload a video of yourself answering the question. Big prizes are with you guys. Big prizes. Okay, I can see some answers here, but for you to actually win the prizes, you have to do this on Instagram. So guys, we'll see you on the Instagram side of life. Thank you so much for staying tuned for like over 2 hours for the morning session. I am going to see you in the afternoon session. Bye guys.
Hey there, does earning at least 500k monthly sound like something you want? If yes, then Sellar's Affiliate Network is right for you. Imagine this: sharing digital products you love and making money while doing it. Whether it's a course, an ebook, or other awesome digital goodies, we've got you covered. And the best part, you're in control. No complicated rules, just great products and those sweet commissions coming your way. Ready to boost your income this year? Join the Selar Affiliate Network and let's get started. Head on to affiliates.selar.co to learn more.
Hey Siri, how do I make money as a digital creator? How can I make money from my creativity? What's the best course hosting platform in Africa?
To do that, you'll need to be online.
Alright, I'm online. What's next? Everyone has a story to tell. The difference is in how we tell them. As a creator, you tell your stories with the content you create. Our job is to give you a platform to monetize your content. So the next time you think about digital products, think Selar. Get started for free on selar.co today.